Hello, all my soul family. How are you doing today? Okay, we got all kinds of stuff going on out there, and I hope everybody's just staying calm, getting a grip, and working on themselves. My two things is manifestation and meditation. That is the most important thing on your journey. Also, to start walking through the dark night of the soul and releasing things from the past because we all live in the past. We all have a little house there that we just want to talk about and reflect, and that's all good. But then we want to, oh, we should have did this and we should have did this and we didn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You didn't. So we need to release that. And we really need to work on self because self is very important in this time right now because nobody is as good as you are taking care of self because you know what's going on. You can feel what's going on. And that's what we need right now. So I got my coffee and my cards, and I channeled a ton of messages. I mean, a ton. We've got some really interesting things. And I think it's going to start to get a little hairy the last couple months of, political baloney going on in the world and things like that. But we have to stay grounded. We have to stay focused because, we can pay attention to all we want about them, but it's our life. We can pay attention to anybody, but it's our life. And I got an Iggy up there. Um, but we all have to work on self. It's very, very, very important right now, in this time. So today is 9/17 of 2024. It's a 25, it's a 7. 9/18 of 2024 is a 26. 8 goes down to put them together, 15, and it's a 6. So that's how I'm getting the number for today. It's our daily number. It's the number that is going to tell us a little bit about what's going to happen in the next few days. So we got a 6. I'll tell you, the weather has been just so weird. The clouds are weird. Everything about the sky anymore is really weird. Number 6 reveals that uniting and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and an unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of new. This numbers field, energy field, is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. It brings love, health, happiness, profit, and fulfillment of dreams. Now, I want you to think about that last sentence. The numbers energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. So right now, that's telling me we are emerging with all these different things merging, and they're coming together, and we have to be aware of that. um okay, let me see which one the spirit is focusing on right now. Okay, yeah. I just got the willies when I seen this card. I don't know why I keep getting goosebumps with some of these cards. This is a number 12, which is a 3. It's a divine, all of this is a divine message right now because I have really uh, connected with myself and source, and that is what really needs to happen. So it's a 12, it's a 3, it's a divine message, broken open. She's shattering, she's broken, but is she broken or is she breaking free? You must have some cracks to let the light shine through. Have you been through something that tore you into pieces, that broke you down to nothing? When we break, it makes space for growth. Like a dense forest, there can be no sun for new growth. But when one tree falls or breaks, it allows the warm sun to penetrate the canopy and feed the roots. You've been through enough. It is time to feed your roots and step into the sun. Remember that sometimes you must tear something down to rebuild it, rebuild a better home. The same is true for us. If we have been through life-shattering events, do not get stuck in the ruins of what was. Instead, build a fabulous new dwelling. Never underestimate the curb appeal of a renovated home. You know, that's true. Me and my husband had went through 2 hurricanes now. We had the Idalia, I think it was Idalia, last year, beginning of August, it started, and it was devastating. It like wiped everything out. It wiped our shed out. It wiped people's homes out. We had trees on the can. I mean, anybody who's been following me knows what we went through. And then, like clockwork, the following year, the end of August, we had a hurricane with tornadoes, and we were lucky. It was just leaves and falling branches and a lot of water that goes away within like a day or two because we're in sand. But you know, even though you have a little bit, it's devastating. Even if you had just a bicycle with your belongings on that got trashed, you're devastated. We go around, we have a little bit of baggage that we're collecting and saving because it means something to us, and then it gets destroyed. So yeah, it all depends on how we're going to react. Are we going to react that our life was just destroyed and that's the end of the world and cry in the dark? Or are we going to say, okay, let's get busy, let's rebuild, let's get over this? That's what you do. You rebuild and you get over it. And then you got to build yourself back up because you just went through all that trauma. Yeah, I get it, people. It's life brings you so many unexpected uh things that sometimes we just don't know what we're doing. Okay, we are going to read the Magical Spirit Oracle. This is the new one we got. You are so brave to keep on going the way you do. The Forbidden Forest, bravery, persistence, and redemption. What, I mean, could we get any better after we're broken and rebuilding with a 12, a 3 divine message? And she's looking into the unknown. She's got energy all around her. She's feeling into it. And it's a 35, which is an 8 infinity. I am healing and redeeming the lost parts of my soul. I love this already. I think we all have lost parts of our soul. And this book is pretty new. So pages are still sticking together, so bear with me. The brave one, she who persists, even when her heart is aching and she feels she cannot make it through this day. She has traveled long and deep and grown tired, and rightfully so, in that dark and forbidden forest, place it is said, where you might not survive, the place they say that if you go to, you must return to it again to retrieve your soul. This card represents the hero who chooses to continue on their journey, not half-hearted, but with devotion and reverence. That part of the journey that nearly causes you to lose your soul or something essential to you, being for good, and then having to return to revive it. Doing the same hard thing not once, but twice is not easy to do. Even if it is just remaining, remanaging it in our head and heart, it still activates the same old wounds, pain, and stories. The brave one recognizes that to go on as her fullest and highest self, she must return to the forbidden forest to retrieve and resurrect her soul. This means facing the dragon, taming it, and eventually befriending it. If she does this successfully, she will unlock greater power, magic, and healing within. It will be a redemption and become a significant point in her journey. Pulling the Forbidden Forest card can be a positive affirmation that you are in the active process of this journey, that you are indeed being brave like the hero. You are earning the inner and outer gifts you so rightfully deserve. Alternatively, this card can be a sign that you may need to return to the Forbidden Forest to heal, retrieve, and resurrect something of yours. Is there anything you have been suppressing or resisting? You may be at a point where it's time. Even if you need to ask others for help, that is brave too. Every hero needs an ally. This may be a good time to do a journal session, self-guiding meditation with instruments, music in the background, or even seek counsel with a loved one or therapist if you feel called to. Imagine returning to the Forbidden Forest to retrieve and heal a lost piece of yourself. Visualize it in detail, walking through the woods. What do you find there? A messenger, a wound, your soul, a memory, your higher self. Allow your inner vision to manifest through you. Ask your spirit guides or ancestors for insight. That was a perfect card for that. I mean, literally, I love this deck because some of us are still going through the dark night of the soul. Some of us have released the major bad stuff and are still going through parts of the dark night of the soul. Some of us haven't even went there yet. So it all depends on what they want to do in their life. That was great. I really enjoyed that message. Now we're going to go to the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And we got winner, take care of your needs. The wolf. Do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to, be a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax into your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel in the dark. Get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through that may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winner card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your questions or intentions. And we got the Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I think we all need to go with what we're passionate about. Do what you love and love what you do. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desire can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by the spirit. You are being guided by the angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, The fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Whoa, I guess so. I guess we should use our passion. You got to be passionate about life, every part of life. We're going to go to the Messenger Oracle. We had some interesting cards here. A new day dawns. Today is a new day. With the dawn comes an opportunity to begin again or to embrace something new. Create what you wish to create. Become the person who you dream of being. Do not allow your doubts or fears to hold you back, for this day is bright with hope and good fortune. Go forth and greet it with a smile upon your lips and joy in your heart. Yeah, we have to quit being Debbie Downers. We're going to go through life and we're going to have those moments that kind of bring you down. You got to kind of feel into it, deal with it, and move on. We can't procrastinate. We got observed, and we've been getting observed. I think people are observing more and seeing things more instead of talking. Observe in silence. The fox. Now is not the time to be the life of the party, nor to step forward into the role of leader or teacher. Be cautious. It may not be wise to draw attention to yourself or to reveal your plans to others at this time. Instead, be silent, step back, be still, watch those around you, and be mindful of what you see, hear, and feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition and let them guide your steps. That is why we have to work on self, because we have to observe what's going on around us to feel into the energy. If it's a bad energy, if it's a rough energy, walk away. If it's a good energy, get to know somebody. I mean, you can feel it. You can feel the energy. Be patient. Patience is the worst thing for everybody. I don't have patience. My husband doesn't have patience. A lot of people I know doesn't have patience. Patience is a virtue. Now is not the time to act. Now is the time to show self-resistance, to be patient and wait. Do not let your desire for an outcome and resolution result in one that is not to your liking because you forced it to manifest before it was time. Trust that all will be as it is meant to be, when it is meant to be. Be still, let go of all frustration and impatience, and remember that good things come to those who wait. Yeah, I remember that. People used to say that, especially when you're kids and you're all impatient and want to get something. I've heard that saying from my grandmother and my mother. Trust the magic. Magic is the mysterious and coincidental. It is at the heart of those moments of synchronicity and knowing. It is woven into the awareness that there is more to life than what you can see. It is born of that moment when you step without fear and with loving heart into the void. Voice your desire and have great spirit send this message to show you the way. Trust in magic. It is real and it surrounds you. Yeah, we have to kind of trust in the unknown because source is the unknown. Our creator is the unknown, and our creator will bring us things. Things will happen to make us aware. We have to be aware of our surroundings and aware of things going on around us. Okay, here's where we're going to start. Now, this is just kind of getting us ready. But I did it a little different, kind of like I did the other day, but a little different. We got a 3, and I'm on the Enchanted Map Oracle. Wizard of Awareness. This is a cool card. Look at him, all wizard-like. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. Jesus, we just had observe. This applies to the environment within you Two, if you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now and unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you in person is personal. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and changing. No matter how much you want things to stay the same, the Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influencing from you. That's true. You know, we have a destination, and when we fight it and try to change it, it's changing what our creator meant for us. We're detouring it, and we shouldn't do that. We should be aware of it. Aware of it, feel into it. Yeah. But we did get, I'm combining this reading now. We did get the zero, the choice with that. So yeah, this is clarifying for this. We're doing something different. This is the first card we pulled, the three, which is a divine message from the father, son, and mother because they ghosted her. So this is being aware of your inner and outer world. And then you got the choice because it is your choice. It's polarity. It's positive versus negative. And we don't know if this negative that looks dark, like a universe, is positive. It could be. We don't know. The light could be the bad. We have to go within, feel into that, and make the right choice. But you've got three doors on this card, this choice card. So you have the white light, which is it has the dagger in the white light. And the other one is dark and she's crying. She's got the snake holding a lantern. She's got a golden apple. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which door are we going to go? We have to feel into it though. We don't want to go into the wrong door. Just because it's unknown doesn't mean it's the wrong door. And with that, we got the Five of Swords. Now I'm using the Oceanic Tarot and the Wild Reflections together as our clarifiers. We have a message right here, and we need to really pay attention to this because Wizard of Awareness came out, choices came out, and we got conflict. So there's going to be a conflict of you and which choice you're going to make once you become aware of it. But which choice is right? Polarity is the positive and negative. So when the conflict comes, the Five of Swords, if you observe it and look at it, you'll know how to handle it. Stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but do the assertive rather than retreat. An argument or other conflict leaves you battle worn and feeling small. This may be because someone you trusted have been cruel, unkind, or even devious, wounding your friendship, business, relationship, or romance out of jealousy or in need of power. This card can also reveal communication problems in families, hurtful opposition, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, the situation is now out in the open. Yeah, we are going to come into some conflicts, but a lot of times conflict is just opening your eyes and seeing what's really going on. Because sometimes our world can kind of be an illusion. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the Wild Reflection Tarot. That's a clarifier for the Wizard of Awareness. Harvest, rewards, results, growth, progress, perseverance, patience, and planning. The Seven of Pentacles represents long-term visions, sustains an assessment. This card indicates that the asker has been cultivating their goals through hard work and determination. Putting work putting work into love, friendship turns to romance. Progressive to goals, evaluation and progress. Putting an effort to finances, slow and steady investment. The Seven of Pentacles is an invitation to project a long-term vision. Remember, the best rewards come from sustained efforts over time. As opposites to quick wins, the asker may feel that not enough progress has been made. Yeah, every bit of progress is what you do. It's perfect. Why question it? It'll get there when it gets there. It'll do what it needs to do. Okay, now we have the 33. We've got a lot of threes today, people. 3 and 3 is divine. So we are really on a divine message today. Peaks of joy. She's jumping into the clouds. She's got a red on and she's trying, it's like she's going for the butterfly. She's got a peak of joy right now. She's floating on cloud 9. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronicity arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Yeah, we have to feel joy. We have to give ourselves that joy, or we're going to walk around with a sourpuss face all the time, trying to figure our life out. And if we just stop, take a moment, and look at our surroundings, you might see the message already there. Say so. And we got the 3 of water. So we got 333 and we got some other threes. Yeah, we got the 3. That's a master number. And this is another 3 of water that came out with the peaks of joy. And look how water will hold you in it and it'll make you free, but she's in the clouds next with this card. So yeah, and she's freeing herself. Celebrate your victories. Take satisfaction from your endeavors. Look to the future with anticipation. Your success will continue a rewarding outcome, an exciting future. Free yourself of unrealistic expectations. Allow the outcome to manifest freely. The 3 of water represents satisfaction, an indication that you have come to a time to rejoice in life and your success. She stands tall with confidence, with arms raised in victorious celebration. She has invested greatly in her creative endeavors, and it will satisfied with her progress and accomplishment so far. She is positive and hopeful that her success will continue, and so she turns to greet the future with anticipation and excitement. This card is a positive affirmation and symbolizes a joyous potential for a rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud of what you have accomplished. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with the heart full of hope and a smile upon your lips. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration and to remember them. She's unbinding and unwinding. She is free flowing. And so is this one. We really need to start free flowing. When we are not controlling everything around us and we're letting it free flow, you wouldn't believe how much better it could be. We think we're stopping things from getting in and nobody can touch me and yeah, it wants to come in. Source wants to come in and see you and create with you, and so do your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self, everything. We have to fight this 3D plane of existence in our mind. Our mind works in mysterious ways, and when we harp on bad, that's what we get. We get feeling bad. We don't want to feel bad. Okay, now we got the Five of Wands, and that's competition. Become the observer. You'll soon know who needs your help. However, try not to heal everybody. Focus on yourself. Posturing, ego, pride, debates, tests, opinions, communication, and overload. This is the card of competition and tests. You may also be freely overwhelmed by other people's opinions. In families, this five can show demanding children, and at work, colleagues who talk first, usually over you. So it's a fight to get heard. An additional meaning is dealing with a deluge of emails, phone calls, and meetings that threaten to pull you in one too many directions. Meditate and manifest. Manifest and meditate. Don't push yourself too hard. You're forcing life. Okay, now we got the Six of Pentacles. We're still in clarifying this one. This is how I'm doing it now. I'm pulling the Enchanted Map Oracle, and I'm also pulling the Dreams of Gaia Oracle. So it's basically that, and then that, and then we'll have that. So that's how we're doing these things. And right now we are in peaks of joyness, and we got the Six of Pentacles. This card also indicates that there is good financial news on the way. The asker may inherit money or receive a generous gift. However, no matter how hard or no matter how prosperity enters their life, they're encouraged to share the abundance and with loved ones. Generosity, charity, community, material help, support, sharing, giving, and receiving, gratitude. The Six of Pentacles represents financial harmony, charity, and generosity. It suggests that the asker has cultivated positive karma by sharing their abundance with others. That's just it. We have this whole bouquet of flowers, and we're not going to share any of it. I'm not. But my higher self wants to share. But I'm forcing it. I don't want it. No, my decision. But your higher self wants it. Let it flow in. Don't make the decision. Don't make rash decisions. Let it flow in. Help others, because we are in, you know what? I'm going to read, after we get this one, which is community and sharing and love, I'm going to make a stop right here. And I am going to read from the Golden Future, because the Golden Future has something to say about things. And this is a 4, family relations, attune, heart to heart. This card is telling you community, observation. We're not in a competition. We will enjoy peaks of joy. So now we have family relations. In the Golden Future, high frequency adults will only be interested in relationships based on true love. This will seek those that are mutually empowering. Family members will link heart to heart, so they are constantly attuned to one another and make choices for happiness and harmony. Because everyone will be telepathic, communication will be totally clear and honest. Everyone will intuitively understand and honor the needs of all their family members. Underlying concerns or emotional issues will be immediately addressed and respectfully honored. So everything will be open. This will create cheerful, contented, loving families. Every incoming soul will be planned and wanted. They will be nurtured as a precious part of the community as well as the family. So all children will feel completely loved and that they belong because they will receive fifth dimensional parenting. Their gifts will automatically be physically and spiritually switched on. In the golden future, all relationships will be based on self-worth and honesty. This card asks you to develop heart-to-heart connections with members of your family and friends. Practice tuning into what others really want and listening with your heart. At the same time, it is important to recognize and fulfill your own underlying needs. When you are honest with yourself and give yourself respect, love, kindness, and whatever satisfies you, your love, kindness, relationships with yourself will become more loving, centering, and empowering. Your sense of self-worth and your happiness then affect your family, loved ones, friends, and all those around you. Kuan Yin, a goddess of love, is helping high frequency families to attune to one another for the highest good. Ask her to help you create a golden aura of happiness, love, wisdom, and understanding. Round yourself and your loved ones. Visualize yourself and your family in this golden cocoon. Ooh, I like that. I love golden cocoons. Hi, Ziggy. What you doing, buddy? It's my little Ziggy. It's actually my 120-pound little Ziggy. So yeah, we have community and we are going to be in community settings. We really need to work on self. I can say anything I want about things that are going on because it's my opinion, but I will tell you that I work on self a lot, a lot. Like probably more than I should, but I do because I know something is pushing me to get on here and talk to people and help people. And so that's what I need to do. And I do it for free. I don't get money from this. I don't feel that you should, there's some people that have to make a living. I get it. I have to make a living too. I get that. But this is not for me. This is not about money. This is about my soul family waking up and helping them because that is what we are. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all soul families, no matter what. And we got the number 16. I forgot about this. I love this card. I think it's so cool, and I haven't read it yet, so we're going to read it now. Go to number 16, which is a 7. And what's interesting about this is I didn't see the woman with the white dress right here at all. And here is a man in a balloon with a telescope. There's magic coming out of here. It's like, I don't know, the door, she's in the doorway. This is going to be an interesting card. Rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. See, we always go to the outside and look in, but we should go in within and look, because that's where it is deep within. So that was interesting. Oh, that was a really interesting card. So we got the Ace of Earth. And, I don't know what's up with this, but in the rescue card, we got the Ace of Earth and it's reversed. It's upside down. In the reverse position, the Ace of Earth signifies that too much emphasis may have been placed on financial reward or career goals to the detriment of other needs and responsibilities. What price are you willing to pay in order to meet your goals? Are you motivated by genuine need, by fear, or by material desire? These are the questions you need to ask yourself now. How important is material gain? How fast do you wish to achieve financial security? And for what purpose? The Earth card represents home, family, and career, and harmonious marriage of the three. While your life may not include all three, be sure that your opportunity to have love and family will not be limited by a path that focuses only on your need for financial security. If you have a family, a spouse, children, or both, are you putting your desire for financial security before the emotional needs and responsibilities of a partner and parent? Will the plans you have made take you away from your family and place undue pressures on your relationship with others? If the answer is yes, or maybe the reverse Ace of Earth suggests that it is time to rethink your goals or weigh the potential reward against the potential consequences. Do not act selfish at this time, or the consequences may be greater than anticipated. There's a lot of selfish people in this world, and it is what it is. They have to change themselves. You can't change them. We all go in thinking, I'm going to change. I'll change them. You're not supposed to. Yes, they can change by being around you. They feel good and this and that. But just because you've changed, let me rephrase that. My husband said to me a few days ago, I'm trying to be better. I'm working on my triggers and I'm working on myself. See, my husband really doesn't, he listens to me read these sometimes, but he takes all of it with a grain of salt. So I've noticed he listens here and there, but maybe the time he's listening is when the creator wants him to listen because he's getting the little bit of things that help because he is working on himself and he is doing good because he gets triggered a lot when he's working. I get triggered a lot and we're like trigger, 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 and we walk away. So we know the other is triggered. So we try to work by pulling back. It's working for us so far. We'll see what happens. See, I can't change them. We aren't on the same frequency with that, the spiritual part yet. We are a little bit, but not yet. He's not there yet. He's not there. With this card, we got potential. Another 7. Don't doubt your abilities or the path you have chosen. Keep going. You're on track for success. This was all about success at the end. So be patient, be observing. Success will come because we got the last card of that one was the 8 of Wands. Movement, speed, progress, quick decisions, sudden changes, excitement. The 8 of Wands represents forward movement, momentum, and action. This card suggests that stalled projects and endeavors will be picking up at a great speed. Momentum has finally arrived. Romantic life picking up pace, excitement, surprise, and love. Quick progress of work, traveling for work, motivated impact. Quick movement of money, cash coming in and going out. This card also signals that new possibilities and opportunities will arrive unexpectedly. Ride the wave and practice self-belief and confidence. This is a moment for the asker to capitalize on all their hard work. Just because you're not working right now doesn't mean that you haven't put in hard work over your life. I know a lot of people that are having health problems and not working as much. And you know what? They busted their butt in life. They worked hard. Right now, somebody sees them hurting and not working, and they're like, "Oh, they're not working. What are they doing with their life?" I don't know. Mind your own damn business and work on yourself. That's the way I look at it. And that's not being mean. That's just telling the person to back down. I'm working on myself and I'll get it. 36, which is a nine. You know, nine goes into itself and it always comes out itself. Success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. Celebrate your success, your happiness in your life. They enrich you. Enjoy them to the full. Life is full of ups and downs, and we can experience some form of loss and failure at any time. Such is life, full of highs and lows, laughter and tears, clarity and despair. But this does not matter right now. So dress up, put flowers in your hair, and dance through life because now things are looking good. When happiness comes into your life, make sure you enjoy and make the most of it. You cannot bottle it to enjoy at a later stage. Live joy and illusion fully in the moment. To be rich is to know that you cannot hold on to a single second. Do not even try. Instead, turn it into celebration. Every day can be celebrated. It all depends on where we are and how we want to do it. Uh, we've only got a couple left. Oh, yep, this one's good. We've got the Divine Master, Lady Portia. Overcoming limitations, karmic release, letting go of need to be right. Lady Portia's name means doorway, and she is the spiritual embodiment of justice. As the twin flame of Saint Germain and one of the keepers of the violet flame, a divine energy that can be invoked to aid transformation. She is working closely with light workers to help them overcome low vibrational energy and bust through any blockages that are stopping them from doing their great work. In her many incarnations upon earth, Lady Portia often found herself in a position where she was a voice of justice and balance. Now she can help us uncover past karma and understanding the pattern we may be experiencing now in order to unlock lessons and overcome setbacks. Her presence is powerful yet angelic. You are being guided to let go of the need to be right or to prove your point. If you are in a heavy emotional or challenging situation right now, there's a good chance that your ego is encouraging you to make decisions that are working against your growth rather than supporting you in being the light that you were born to be. If you are falling into old limitations or old ways or being, then the only person who is going to be stuck is you. And the universe wants you to be free. It may be hard to hear, but it's time to right your own wrongs in order to be energetically clear. You have the opportunity to make up for the past injustices. To do this, you have to be honest and see the parts of yourself that you've avoided in the past. This will enable you to be supported, guided, and abundant in the future. Yeah, we all need a little oomph. We all need a little positive every now and again. Now, we got the Gateway of Light activation. It's Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Yeah, we want to release all that baggage that we're hanging on to. Akashic is a Sanskrit word that means ether or sky-based, and as explained above, an Akashic records are a condiment of universal events, experiences, and lifetimes held in the spiritual realm. One of the founders of Theosophy described them as indestructible tablets of an astral light. We can visit the Akashic records in dreams, visions, and meditation. When we are transported or guided to connect with them, we are being given the opportunity to take an inventory of our life and all of the events that have taken place in it and to gain information on lifetime past. When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences. These could be soul-based memories, fears from previous lifetimes, or old aspects of this current lifetime that you have moved on from. Now that this is the time to reclaim your freedom, and rewrite your story. You can do this by following through on your dreams. Gone are the days of fear-based indecisions. This is the time to rise up and claim your truth. If you are sitting on a dream or are feeling called to move in a particular direction, it's because you have unearthed an important soul lesson, and it is essential for you to follow that call to clear unwanted energies of the past. As you do so, don't allow yourself to be pulled into expecting the worst possible outcome. Know that this expectation is not your truth, but old energies being released from your energy body. Call in angels to shine their light on any repressed fears, energies, or stories that are no longer serving you. It's time to fly high in freedom. I like that. Now we got one more card, and I saved it for last because it is a number 30, which is a 3, which is a divine message. Time for play, the Woodland Queen. Connect with your inner priestess or priest to reveal your heart's truth and the understanding and awareness that is already part of you. Within every person, there are all the emotions they've ever felt, all the lessons they've learned, and a well of knowledge born of experience and interaction. Yet it's easy to overlook, disregard, doubt, and to give more weight to other people's opinions and what they think is best for them. Instead, quiet your mind, listen for what small voices, and give it the space and attention to grow and blossom. There is a stillness and strength within that you can access, but you need to take the effort to reconnect it and value it, to activate this knowing and discover your deepest truths. Fortunately, this wisdom and intuition is like a muscle. The more you use it and the more you acknowledge your inner guidance, the stronger you will emotionally and the more able to access this information every time you need it. This card indicates that you already know the answer to your question. You just have to look inside, get in touch with your inner truths, and start to trust your knowing in this situation. You can take breaks from mentors, courses, and other experts. Your own intuition is developing, and so much of what you need to understand about the solution is already within you. This is not disparaging outset wisdom or discourage you from obtaining and working with it. External guidance is absolutely vital, and there are many situations where seeking an outside voice or working with a teacher, coach, or professional is powerful and life affirming. It can break you out of your rut and inspire learning and growth. But there is also great strength in cultivating and relying on yourself and your own knowing. And in this situation at hand, you will benefit from looking for the solution within. Connecting with your inner priestess and priest involves self-reflection, introspection, emotional honesty, and deep courage as you explore yourself. Secrets will be stripped bare, emerging from the shadows, so be ready to face them and integrate them. Let go of what no longer serves you, guilt, shame, doubt, other people's opinions of you, old beliefs, systems, and embrace your fearlessness. Step into your full power. The answer you seek is within you. So connect with your inner wisdom and it will be revealed, floating up from the ocean of knowledge that is your brain and experience, and emerging from the swirl of insight that is your heart and emotions. We've always known the questions that we're asking. They're not on the outside, they're on the inside. Now, I hope that was a good reading for everybody on Thoth Tuesday and Wandering Wednesday. Now, I love you all. And may every step in your journey be magical. You know what? Just be you.